Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Taurus for July 2022. This will be the reading for you and then whoever you're still dealing with, dealt with, reminiscing about, or new person. Let's find out. Please remember, this is general reading. It doesn't have to resonate with each of you this time. If it will, please like the video. If it won't, please come back next week, next month for weekly or monthly updates. If you like my channel, subscribe. Thank you. Let's start with Oracle cards. Please, Spirit guides, give me 2 cards for Taurus for July 2022. Can we have 2 cards, please? Lovely, we have exactly. I love it when we do it. Okay, we have Sky Dancer. I love it. Surrender. Oh my gosh. Surrender. Dance with the universe. And grace and generosity. Wow. This is a beautiful card. It says about that you used to give. This card I haven't had for a long time, but this card says that you used to give to everybody and always. You've been a provider to many people without expecting anything in return. Beautiful, beautiful. But this is the energy which is very often abused and used. Yes, and you are recognizing it now, and you might have went through something difficult and it meant to open your eyes. This was a divinely orchestrated for you to eventually understand that not every energy deserves you. And not only that, but as well that this time you're supposed to expect something from others. If there is no many people around you who would give you anything, and you know that they are just takers, then look, surrender to the universe, because guess what? Who wants to give you something? The universe. And trust me, universal gifts, universal miracles and blessings are much bigger than any from any human being. Yeah? Okay? Let's check tarot cards. 4 Taurus. Beautiful. We have the star, healing. You becoming the star, you feeling the star, you healing. You are healing, you are finding your maybe purpose, living the best life, or wanting to live the best life. This came in reverse, Ace of Swords. Why in reverse? Oh my gosh, so cruel. This is maybe what? Not knowing everything. Healing from what you didn't know. You are healing now from what you didn't know, or that you didn't know better. You have to release. Oh, this is like, okay, they fucked you over, definitely, and it has opened your eyes that you're not supposed to give to takers. That reciprocity, it's like a natural law which has to must take place for the relationship to be healthy. Now you know, but this is like you have to heal from not knowing it before. This means for me automatically that you have to forgive yourself. It's why the surrender card is present here. Surrender to the universe, all your heartbroken issues, all your, like, don't disbelieve yourself. It's like, surrender this to the universe. The universe will show you how important it was for you to go through whatever you went through. How important it was for the universe. You always be in service, even to the people who never deserved you. How important it was for the universe. Spirit guides but they used that energy which you gave to others. You created synchronicities. You've been collaborated with the universe and spirit guides. By you being blindfolded and helping others non-stop, you've been collaborating with them and created plenty of beautiful synchronicities, if not miracles, for others. And this is very rewarding. And what I feel mostly at the minute is not necessarily for those who deserved, but those people might deserved now. Do you understand that you might have participated in turning bad energies into something beautiful? And I think this is the most beautiful energy. Because why? Because people who are bright, light and beautiful do not need help. And those who are in dark, they don't know, they are lost, and they don't know how to get out from there, needs us the most. And maybe you signing the contract before you came to the earth, signing the contract to help those who need the most, you decided to help those who can only take, for them to show through the example how it is to give others, and they might turn into light, which means you're basically earning your badges as to be an angel in the future. After that, yes, ascension, and after ascension you are given wings, and you are a mastermind to create synchronicity for people and lead them towards light. Beautiful energy. This is you healing from something you didn't know, or you couldn't accept, or you didn't see. It's like shining the light as well on liars, on lying. You don't accept it, you don't want it, but you've been around it, and you always shined. You encounter a lot of compulsive liars, people who didn't have to lie, but they didn't resist temptation. People who live through lying. In your thoughts, and we have the Wheel of Fortune and Three of Coins. You don't want to deal with anybody anymore. All collaboration you used to have with people, you don't want to deal with those people because you don't want to live in lie. And it's not your lie, somebody else. Now you are seeing, now you are healing, you don't want. If you lied, then you don't want anymore. But if you lied, then I feel that you've been forced to, because you had to cover somebody. You don't want to do it anymore. And I always say, the easiest way to raise your frequency and experience miracles in your life, in synchronicities from your spirit guides, is to stop lying. This is the easiest. You would think, yeah. No, this is true. I don't lie. And when I decided to stop lying, even the smallest bits, I never lied very huge lies, but the smallest bits, like, those, they call it white lies. I don't do that anymore. And when I decided it, I felt so fucking free, because it's me deciding what I will experience. It's like, and I do exactly clean my environment from anybody who either lies or who accepts it. And it's cleaner now. This is you closing the cycles with people who you used to collaborate with, and you see now that it didn't serve you, or that this is becoming dangerous. Yes, not wanting to do it, not necessarily the situations, not necessarily the actions, but with exactly those people. You know that it never worked because it never worked. Whatever you tried to achieve, it never worked, but not because it wasn't a good idea, but because who you did it with, who you're not supposed to do it with. Okay. If you're dealing with anybody, where are they currently? The Moon, they have plenty of secrets, or they're hiding something from you. Pisces energy. Please take the side which you resonate more with, because it can be watched by cross-watcher. It's why the energies can be swapped. Okay, and this came in reverse, somebody very unwise. We have Virgo, Pisces, Virgo energy you might be dealing with, or they are dealing with, or this is somebody who is hiding that they did a very unwise decision. They fucked up something in their life and they don't want you to find out. If this is somebody who choose another person over you, who've been cheating on you and lied to you so much that you are right now trying to recover because you can't believe that you put up with so much, you trusted them so much, then there is somebody who has more secrets, but you're not anymore interested in those, because you just don't want to deal with their shit anymore because it's so shady. And there is somebody who is trying to hide something from you because they're embarrassed that they have made a very unwise decision. And this is somebody who as well doesn't want to go in and within and do the shadow work. They don't. This might be as well that there's two cards I would say together. Look at that, how it looks like shadow and shadow. Somebody who doesn't make any wise decisions because they are in darkness. They don't listen to their spirit guides or their higher self, and this is like for me signing a contract with a darkness. Yes, operating from a darkness side of themselves. But this is somebody who doesn't know how to make the correct decision because they just don't want to listen to their spirit guides. Okay, in their thoughts, they don't know how, because it demands work, it demands peace, creating a peaceful environment. The person maybe likes partying, they don't like to be alone for even 5 minutes. It's why they always make a wrong choice. In their mind, they have Hangman and 9 of Wands. Even worse. You're dealing with somebody who is stuck in the victimhood, stuck on them constantly explain themselves as a victim of the situation. It always was your fault. It always was you. If only you didn't do that, they wouldn't lie. If you only let them do that, they would succeed. This is basically the person who never will blame themselves because they don't even have a clue how to do it. It's the person who doesn't, it's their subconscious protects them to the point they have so inflated ego that they cannot put the finger towards themselves, even it's obvious because facts say so, that it was them corrupting something, it was them making a fraud, it was them stealing money. They will always blame somebody else and mostly you. And this is somebody who is very much stuck on what happened to them. And this is only one way that, like, they think. This is as well somebody who making unwise decisions, getting into trouble and thinking that them triggering somebody's compassion will always takes them out from that trouble, that somebody always will pay when they are going to the jail. I see the scene at the moment, but I don't remember the name in English, to pay them back, to pay, I forgot what's the name, doesn't matter, but you know what I'm talking about, yes? This is so frustrating sometimes, that the language is that blockage in what I want to explain, but fine, doesn't matter, does it? Okay, then it might be frustrating. It might be frustrating. It might be a blockage to you, for your life. This person is a blockage for you. It always will be. That person meant to be a blockage in your life, and you meant to release that energy to free yourself. Okay? Pay bail out. You always had to bail them out. Maybe literally, or maybe as a metaphor. But it's like you always took on yourself somebody else's bad behavior, bad consequences, because they always begged you to help them. Or, you know, it wasn't her fault. It was the situation, it was somebody else. It was you. Admit it. It was your fault. I stole money because you asked me to buy you a present for your birthday. This kind of situation. Okay. The advice from the spirit guys. Judgment. I love it. And 5 swords. Scorpio energy. Okay, spirit guides asking you to not forget what they have done to you. That they played you, and they played just for a fucking fun. I hate this kind of people who does play with others, who are bullies because these bullies, yes? Just for fun, they will make somebody else's life miserable. And this is like no lose-lose situation. They cause so many lose-lose situations just for fun, to see you upset, to see you triggered, to see you losing something. But it didn't matter to them that they've been losing with you as well. They didn't care that you haven't have together savings. They didn't care you didn't have security. They didn't care. They just wanted to play you. The spirit guide is asking you to judge it correctly and do not forget what they already have done. Whatever they will come, however they will come, or whatever they do at the minute, whatever they try to achieve, because they did some, I feel strongly like they recently have done some very unwise decision, which they have to pay for some kind of consequences, and they don't want to do it by themselves or at all, and they would prefer you to step in again, and because it wasn't their fault. And but spirit guide is asking you to remember what they have done, because if they still are doing it, it never will change, will it? Okay? What will happen if you follow the advice? What will happen if you follow the advice? And we have beautiful card of justice. Justice will take place, Libra energy. Libra might step in, help you, or there will happen justice. It's exactly, you are the karma. it will be you serving the karma to that person for whatever they have done. Isn't this beautiful gift from the spirit guides? It's you who will be deciding what will happen to that person. And it doesn't matter. It's like, I'm not saying you being revengeful, but if you can prevent them from harming you or harming others, shouldn't you? Like, for example, do not bail them out from the jail. We have as well, oh, 8 of Swords in reverse. I love it. Okay, this is your karma, and you will be released. You will be released. If you've been married in the church or whatever, then you're released. Your energy is released. If you've been stuck on them for a long time, you will be released. And it's your karmic justice. You, not them, maybe being in that jail. They will be. They never will give up on you because you've been the best supply ever they could imagine. They prime supply. But they will keep their energy away from you, because you are raising your vibrations, and you will be released from them. I love it. I love it. Fully, which means you will have peaceful mind. You will never think about them ever again. This is unbelievable. Okay, it's crying because could you imagine if you are stuck on somebody's energy, constantly regretting about something which took place or something like that? This can break your whole life. But you won't. Rather the other person. Okay, we have happiness, content. Somebody was happy in the situation. Love still burns. It's you heading towards happiness in your life, but you're still reminiscing about what they have fucking done to you. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.